Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy 100Hate here, back with another house tutorial for you guys. This is the house that we are going to be building. Super simple, super cheap house. So let's get right into this video. For this build, guys, you will need all of these blocks here. The exact number of what you need will be linked in the description down below. For a little bit of an exception, there will be two different oak blocks down there. It's one or the other or both, depending if you want a texture or not. And then same with the DeepSlate blocks over here. I'm using polished and cobble. For the sake of the video, I'm just going to do polished DeepSlate, and I'm going to do the stripped oak logs. But let's get to the frame. This is the exact layout that you're going to need for this entire build. On all the brown blocks, you will be placing spruce logs. For all of the logs that you are pillaring with, you go 5 high, and then on that 5th block is going to be your connecting block, like so. The way you're going to do it is you're going to have every single pillar connecting except for the middle one to the left side. This is the only spot you will not see a pillar connected. Once you get the entire frame placed in, you're going to go around with your stone brick stairs and your stone brick slabs, starting on the left side of the build. You're going to do one upside down stair, 2 slabs, one upside down stair, 2 slabs, and you're just going to do this all the way to the end like so. Should even out nicely. Then you're going to come to the back of the build, and you're going to do one upside down stair, 1 slab, upside down stair, 2 slabs, upside down stair, slab, stair, all the way through the rest of this part of the build. Once you get to the end here, we are going to actually place a slab in this corner block. Usually you wouldn't, but for this we will. And you're going to do that on both sides. And then on this side, it's just 1 to 1 all the way through like so. Once you get to the front of the build, you're going to go 1 to 1 until you get to this pillar here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do 1 slab, or 1 stair, 1 slab, 1 stair, 2 slabs. Just like you did on the far side. But this is going to be the full ring around the build. Next, you're going to grab your spruce logs, and 1 block past, so on the stone bricks that we just placed, you're going to build up 2 pillar blocks. And you're going to do that only for this rectangular shape. And again, you go 5 high, connect them all. You will have to place a few blocks over top of the other frames, but that is okay. Now that you've framed out the entire build, what you're going to do is for your filler blocks, come to the bottom, grab your DeepSlate, and you're going to go around the entire thing 1 block in from the pillars. And once you get to this little corner piece, you're going to leave those 3 blocks empty. You don't want to place those in because it allows you to have a little bit more space for decoration and utility blocks depending on what you want to do. Now that the bottom floor is filled in completely, you're going to come up with your oak log and or your planks, and you're going to do the same thing but on top of the frame of the top layer, and it should just be a simple rectangle all the way around. Now that we filled in the top and the bottom layer for the actual house part, we're going to get onto the roofs. Starting with your stone brick stairs, you're going to go even with the top part of the frame and come 1 block past the front and the back, just like so. To connect these up, what you're going to do is an upside down stair against it, and you're just going to do this a total of 4 more times. Once you meet in the middle, it should be a 2 block center, which will be done with slabs. So you should do that on both sides of the roof, just like so. You'll have 2 blocks in between both. And what we're going to do to fill that in is we're going to do an upside down stair facing outwards on both, and then you're going to do a slab on both of them as well, and bring that slab all the way over like this. Should be too wide. And then once you get to the other side, you're going to do the exact same thing with the stairs, and that is the frame of the 2nd floor. Now that you've finished framing the entire 2nd floor roof, what you're going to do is start off with your spruce stairs. You're going to do 1 regular block, 1 cornered stair, 1 spruce plank, 1 stair on top of it, 2 spruce logs up, 2 stained glass, 2 spruce logs, 1 spruce plank, and then you're going to do this stair on top, and then you're going to do another stair like this and connect it all the way to the other side like so. On top of the glass, what you're going to do is you're going to place 1 block, and 1 stone brick slab. And then you're going to do a stair on top of both of the logs like this. And this is going to allow you to connect it all the way back. You're going to leave 1 block in between this here. And that is going to be stairs going all the way across on the top layer. And then you're going to just corner these stairs on both of these sides nicely. Now that you've finished filling in the one side of the roof, you're going to come to the other side. And right on the center pillar of the 3, you're going to do 3 blocks of spruce, 1 block in behind. So 1 to the left, 1 to the right, and it's all 1 block back. And you're going to do 3 glass pillars all the way through, just like this, so a full 3x3 of glass. And then you're going to grab your stripped logs and you're going to go up 3 blocks, 1 block past the glass, giving you the full 3x3 but indented by 1 block. And then on top of the glass but 1 block over, just to finish the little frame off, you're going to do 3 planks like so. Then you're going to do a little stepping stool up to the log, so you're going to do 2 blocks against it and then 1 block there, kind of like a little staircase without the stairs there. And then what you're going to do is you're actually going to grab your stairs and you're going to go all the way up and just go even with this. On top of the 3 spruce planks, you're going to do 3 blocks like so. And then you're going to connect it like that. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to just connect these slabs together with the top part of the roof. And then you're going to go around and you're just going to fill in all the stairs like you did on the other side. The last little detail that you're going to add is where the 3x3 glass is. You're going to go even with the frame and do 1 upside down stair in each of those corners, giving it a little bit of an arch. Now that you've finished in the full 2nd floor roof, we're going to move on to the other floor here. And we're going to just use stone brick slabs and spruce slabs. Starting off with the frame, which is stone brick slabs, you have your first layer here. And you're going to go 1/2 slab up. And you're going to go 1 in and a 1/2 slab up, 1 in, 1/2 slab up, 1 in, 1/2 slab up, all the way through on both sides. And it should connect into the corners comfortably like so. It'll be the exact same on both sides. And then we will be moving on to the spruce. Moving on to the spruce section, what we're going to do is a little bit of messing around, just because we will be filling in the empty areas with glass on all 3 of the framed spots. So what I show you here is going to be the exact same on all 3 of the frame spots. So what you're going to do is 1 block, and then the next block in you're going to do 2 slabs, and then you're going to do the 1 block, 2 slabs, the 1 block, 2 slabs. So when you do the 1, you're going to do it on the top part of the block. So that way you can fit a piece of glass in like this. And you're going to do that all the way through up until here. And when you get to this top area, I suggest doing slabs just like this, because that's the way the roof is actually built. And then you're going to do that all the way through. You're going to go like this. And once you get to that frame part, you're just going to do the extra slab just to make sure it's the full block and it doesn't look silly with the glass. Now that we have finished laying out the entire roof, we're just going to come in and finish up the glass. So on both sides of the 2nd floor, you're just going to completely fill it in with glass like so. And then when it comes down to here, what I would suggest is doing on all 3 pillars, you're just going to fill it in nicely with glass. And I find it gives it a really nice touch. You can leave this one open because it's technically all the way through. It's open. For the sake of the video, I'm going to just fill it in like so. And then we'll start detailing the rest of the build. Now that all the glass is placed in, we're going to start with the patio section. What I did was I grabbed stone brick slabs and fill the entire thing up, but you're going to make sure that it's on the inside of the pillars. You're going to leave this little strip here open. That way you can have some other blocks. And speaking of those other blocks, you're going to use dark oak logs. You're going to do 2 blocks, and then you're going to do 3 stone brick stairs, 2 more dark oak logs, and then on the other side, it's all dark oak logs. Then you're going to grab your dark oak fences, and on top of all the logs, you're just going to do fences like so. Next, grab your dark oak stairs, and you're going to go all the way across, upside down, from pillar to pillar on the left side. And then down the center part, what you're going to do is you're going to find the exact middle block, which should be the 4th block in from either side. Break 2 blocks, and that's going to be your door. And then you'll have 2 3x3 areas right in the center. You're going to break a block for a window and place an upside down stair under both of them. On the rest of this build, what I'm going to suggest is you go around, you destroy one block out like this, and place it in with Tuff, because it makes it look like it's on a foundation, and then you're just going to go all the way across with the upside down dark oak stairs, and then grab dark oak fence gates, and on the very top block, you're going to go all the way around, connecting everything up like this, and you're going to do that around the entire build. So now moving on to a little bit of the second floor decoration, what we're going to do is the exact same thing with the upside down stairs all the way across at the front, but what you're going to do is use dark oak fences and pillar up in the corners, and then connect it all with the fence gates like so. Then on this side, what you're going to do is just 3 blocks like this, and that's on both of those slots. And then what you're going to do is go 1 fence gate, 1 dark oak fence, 1 fence gate, dark oak fence, and a fence gate. And you're going to do that on both of these. Just a little bit more texture with the drop of the fence there. And then on the back, you're going to go all the way across like so. Do the 3 fences up in the corner and connect it all with the fence gate like that. Now getting into the more technical parts of the detailing, starting with the half slab part of the roof, you're just going to do 3 fences up in the corner. That's going to be on both sides, and you're just going to add a lantern up in the corner. Then coming on to the patio, you're going to grab your dark oak trapdoors, and you're going to go on both sides of the stairs for like that. Then at the very top, you're going to grab your fence gates, and you're going to build all the way across with that. On the outside part of the window, you're going to do Spruce Trapdoor, and then right beside the doorway, you're going to add 2 buttons, add your glass, and your front door. On the left side of that, you're going to do your fence gates all the way across. Then you're going to do 2 buttons, a lantern, and 2 buttons, just like so. And that is the whole patio sorted out. Now coming to the full front of the build, starting on the first layer, what you're going to do is you're going to break out a 2x2 right in the center, and then you're going to do 2 fence gates that are spruce on both sides, or sorry, trapdoors on both sides, and then you're going to add your lantern just in the corner like so. Then coming up to the top section, you're going to break out another 2x2, and you're going to do spruce trapdoors like this. It's just like your shutters. And then you're going to do a lantern in front of the window, either on the left or the right block, and then fill the windows in with glass. Moving on to the left side of the build, what you're going to do is you're going to grab your dark oak trapdoors, and on the top section, you're going to add them into the stairs, just to kind of give it like a little bit of a stand. So kind of like a little table, and then you just have this one little block. I think it looks wonderful. Then on the left side, right underneath of the stair, you're going to do 2 spruce trapdoors on both left and the right side. Break out your window slot like so, and then do a lantern on the right side of the stair. Place in your glass. Moving down to the bottom section, you're going to break out the middle section to place your glass on both sides. Then you're going to grab your trapdoors, place those on both sides as well. And then you're going to place in your lantern on both of those sides, and it should look just like this. Then the last step, you're going to want to add 2 buttons on the left and the right side at the very bottom, just to fill it in a little bit more. And that will be the entire part of this. Just make sure you go up to the roof and you add 2 more trapdoors. You're going to want to use dark oak for these ones just to throw it off a little bit, because this is all built out of spruce here. But that is the entire left side of your build done. Now moving on to the back of the build. In this corner, like I said, over there, you're going to do your 3 fences in the corner, add your little lantern. And then for this area here, you're going to break out a 2x2 and fill that in with glass. You're going to do your spruce trapdoors as your shutters on both the left and the right side, and add a lantern. On the bottom here, what you're going to do is on the corners, you're going to fill those in with buttons, and then you're going to just do 2 lanterns like so. No window on that one. On this longer section, you're going to break out a 3-block wide area, and then you're going to just add in buttons on the inside of the window, just on the other side of the window. Fill in your glass and do a lantern in either corner. I would go on the outside because those are going to cover the lighting over there. Next, moving on to this side here, you're going to break out the single block, place that in there, add your little shutter, add your light, and 2 buttons like so. And then that is everything. What I'd suggest is just adding a lantern in front of there, because this is a spawnable block, and that is the entire exterior detailing done. Now that we've finished the entire exterior of the build, what we're going to do is we're going to come inside, and you're going to place down whatever 4 block you choose, and you're just going to fill it in completely. Now that you've filled in the entire floor on the first layer, what you're going to do is you're going to come up to the second layer, and just in the part that's 2 stories tall total, you're going to go on top of your DeepSlate blocks and just place wood. I will put the exact amount in the description down below. I did place slabs for the schematic, so I'm going to have to manually count that. Then what you're going to do is on the top layer of that, you're going to fill it in with spruce slabs. And then on top of these spruce slabs, what you're going to place is wool, which is going to be the floor to your second layer. After you do that, you're going to want to break out 2 blocks just like so, which will bring you out to here. And what we're going to do is actually a step down. So you're going to fill this entire thing in with gray wool as well, or any block color that you want for your floor. And then for this, you're also going to place a half slab beneath it, and it should just look like so. Now that we have the floor block and the roof block for the first layer, and then the floor block for the second, we're going to get up to that next layer. So with the door being on the left side, find where the pillar is, and you're going to go against the back wall, and you're going to do a stair 1 block in front, and then you're going to do upside down stair, and you're going to build your way all the way up to the next layer. While doing this, you're going to break out any blocks that you need to actually get up to the second layer, and make sure you do the upside down stairs on all of them, so that way it doesn't look like the staircase is free floating. Getting up to the next layer, what you're going to do is place a stair right on that back window, and you're going to go up until you get to this point here, and you're going to have the spruce planks on top of all the logs, and then you're going to do slabs on the rest of it here. That'll give you 3.5 blocks on that layer and a nice floor on this layer, which will allow you to access all the viewpoints all the way around. Now with all of that being done, you have finished the entire structure of the build. From there, make sure you add your foliage, make sure you add your pathway. When it comes to detailing the inside, the choice is yours, and the choices are endless. You can place whatever you want, wherever you want. It gives you tons of room to place tons of blocks, and you can have this place fully functioning as a starter house, and it's a really cheap starter house to do. But with that being said, I really hope you guys enjoy this build, and I hope to see some pictures in my Discord of where you're using it in your world. But thank you guys so much for watching, and have yourselves a lovely rest of your day. Stay safe, hardcore players.